anxiety is often unprocessed trauma. So there's that book that's like The Body Keeps the Score, I think it's called. Your Body Keeps the Score. And a lot of that book talks about how our bodies hold all of our trauma. There's so many books that go into this, which manifests, in multiple different ways, often in your health. And in my experience, mine definitely manifests with anxiety. Through therapy, I've started to uncover different things that have happened to me in my life. And one of the biggest discoveries wasn't something that was necessarily new. I knew that this happened to me, but I have never once thought that maybe this is what was driving my anxiety. Our house in the Daintree experienced one of the worst floods in 100 years. They say that these types of floods happen every 100 years. The water rose like 10 feet, which is 3 meters. And my dad was at the house. And when floods like this happen, oftentimes what happens is the water rises really fast. And it was rising so fast that the house was going to go under. And our house was built about like 2.5 meters off the ground. It was like 8 feet to avoid flooding. And it was going to come into the house. So my dad had to get his longboat and he's like, I need to leave. And my aunt and uncle lived close by and he went to go get them. She was pregnant at the time and my younger cousin was with her as well. And they had to swim through crocodile-infested water to get to the boat, to get out, to get to safety. I mean, everyone in this story has trauma from this experience that none of us have really discussed, but we're starting to talk about it more. Thankfully, everyone was okay, but our home was absolutely destroyed. I can think this now, but as a child, I couldn't rationalize any of this. And I learned at a really young age that your home can just be taken away from you. And I taught myself that if I can control everything, I won't be surprised and things won't be able to be taken away. So it was my coping mechanism that I learned as a really young child. And it's really, I think, how I live my life. I like to be in control at all times. I feel safe in control. And it can be really hard for me to let go of that control. And what is also really difficult is there's a part of me that desperately wants to let go of control, but cannot because I feel so much safety in it.